Hi, guys, and welcome to a brand new podcast. So, today we're going to talk about lobby boys. Part of the charm of Gustav from the Grand Budapest Hotel by Wes Anderson is that he takes tremendous pride in his work. This is one of the ways he bonds with Zero, as he seeks to teach the young man as much as he can about why their work at the hotel is so important. So, in this podcast, we're going to talk about a job we don't hear enough about people who make themselves invisible to make their companies shine lobby boys. So, who are the lobby boys? What is the story? Well, that's what we'll find out in this podcast. But before defining what a lobby boy is, let's start with the beginning and recap the evolution of hospitality and of the role of the lobby boy. If we go back as far as the Roman Empire, we discover the first form of hotel and therefore of concierge service. At that time, the role of the concierge was to welcome the guests, to look after their well being and their safety. Initially, this role was held by slaves. By the way, the word concierge comes from the Latin conservus, co-servants. We will hear about concierge again later in the 11th century in France under the title of Count of the Candles, Concierge. This role was given to royal officers with high responsibilities. They were in charge of the logistics, the supplies of the castle, and as the name suggests, to ensure that the castle remained lit. The hotel offer then underwent a great evolution with the improvement of carriageways in the 17th and 18th centuries, allowing a greater number of people to travel. From then on, tourism developed, in particular with the development of the Grand Tour, a long journey of initiation practiced by the aristocratic youth of the upper classes. During the Second Empire, the relais posts began to appear and multiply. These were a kind of inn that offered visitors food, rooms to sleep in, and places to look after their horses. It was also at this time that seaside resorts and luxury hotels began to appear. After the First World War, the hotel sector was transformed again with the appearance of medium and small hotels. Nowadays, there are hotels of all types and sizes depending on the needs and means of each client. The more luxurious the hotel, the higher the demands on the servants. Here, we will focus on the lobby boys of Grand Hotel, whose work is particularly hard and exigent.
And yes, Zira Mustafa, played by Tony Revolori in the Grand Budapest Hotel, is a lobby boy and more precisely a bellhop. Lobby boys are generally included in a wider hotel job category known as the lobby staff. Lobby staff includes bellhops, bellmans, baggage handlers, and wallets. No matter what their job consists in, their principal mission is to welcome clients as the first step in the hotel. But according to their exact job, their tasks can be quite different. They can open the doors to clients, trade their luggage, park their cars, give them information, go shopping for them, or do all this at the same time. As lobby boys are often standing in front of the hotel, they are also in charge of some part of the security. Like concierge, who lead lobby boys, lobby staff remains today mainly exclusive to luxurious 4 and 5 stars hotels. Becoming a lobby boy is at the same time within reach of all and demanding. There are neither special hard skills nor training required, as the formation is entirely delivered by the hotel. However, the job is physical and requires good communication skills, as lobby boys are in permanent contact with clients. Even if lobby boys do not make a fortune with their salaries and their common tips, they can climb the ladder and work as concierge. Concierge are the ones that make the most of a hotel experience. They know all the good addresses in the surroundings of the hotel, which seem endless. As lobby boys, concierge must be flexible, devoted, extrovert, but discreet persons. If they want to be the best, they have to strive to be demanding. Best concierge in the world are part of the Golden Keys Association, founded throughout the early 20th century in Paris by Pierre Quentin and his fellows. The association is also known as La Clé d'Or in French. Nowadays, the association regroups more than 4,000 members spread across 80 different countries, even if it's really selective. Members of the association can be easily recognized thanks to the cross keys on their lapel. Another possibility for lobby boys to climb the ladder is to become head waiter or maître d'hôtel. The maître d'hôtel is the orchestra conductor behind the scenes in hotels and in restaurants and is responsible for coordinating all the service staff. They are also responsible, depending on their position in the hierarchy, for welcoming guests to the restaurant and advising them throughout their meal. For this reason, their role is eminent. Head waiters know all the ins and outs of the hotels or restaurants in which they work. Among the most famous fictional head waiters are Nestor, Captain Haddock's maître d'hôtel in Tintin, Jean Passepartout in Around the World in 80 Days, and Septime in Le Grand Restaurant. Although the position of maître d'hôtel is little known, it is awarded in France in the same way as bakers or pastry cooks, le meilleur ouvrier award. As you may have guessed so far, men overrepresent lobby boys, concierge, and head waiters, so one woman only has won this award. Other prizes reward the excellence of maître d'hôtel from the four corners of the world, for example the Georges Baptiste Cup, which takes place every 4 years.
But this does not tell us at all what are the daily life and working conditions of the lobby staff. So what is it like being a modern Zero Mustafa? Let's take an insight into the proper functioning of a renowned palace, say the Bristol, 161 rooms at the heart of Paris. It is 5 a.m., you have merely slept 6 hours, there is no client to be seen, and yet about 500 lobby staffers, hotel cleaners, or delivery boys busy themselves to prepare the best experience possible for wealthy travelers. This dedication, the utmost courtesy and availability you will have to keep all day will bring you about $20 an hour, without the tips that, granted, can be quite generous. Another drawback is the fragile steadiness of the job, for it depends on the amount of clients that stay at the hotel, hence frequent seasonal contracts. Therefore, lobby staffer might not be the most rewarding job, demanding to care a lot about clients with no one, it appears, caring about you. Well, this last point may not be, at least not always true. Recent moves have been taken to upgrade lobby staffer working conditions. For instance, the 5 stars Hotel Scribe in Paris has decided to offer to each new recruit one night and one gastronomic meal in the hotel. The growing consideration towards these low-skilled jobs can also be seen in the increasing attention given to the personnel's uniform. The final touch brought by the rising fashion designer Hugo Mata when the Crillon Palace reopened was to create a special uniform collection combining comfort, style, and the perfection of detail to highlight each profession of the hotel. The realization seems then to have dawned on the luxury hotel industry that, after all, lobby boys, like Zero, are the essential nuts and bolts of the smooth running of palaces, that they are to be well treated, cherished, and preserved. And just like Gustave shouts it in one of the most famous scenes of Grand Budapest Hotel, "Take your hands off my lobby boy!"